What's up, traders? What's going on? Still in BYND, you guys. Quick update on BYND. This thing did break $1 today. If you guys watched my video yesterday, you would have seen. I told you guys watch that dollar breakout and watch that volume. You guys watch for new highs. I'm still in this thing. Hopefully, I wanted to crack the 150 area. 156 right now is resistance and possibly fill that gap to $2. My main goal, if we do crack the $2, is the 50 MA right here. Hopefully passed. Right now we're working on. We only have 6 minutes left, but we're working on breaking that 150 to 156 resistance. We'll see if buyers come in the last couple minutes. Hopefully we get a few more shorts to cover around the 150. I am up so far around 70, around between $7,000 and $8,000. Not bad for a 10,000. Basically doubled my money overnight, you guys. I just want to. I don't want to take it yet because we do. I want to follow my plan. We do have room for the $2 gap fill. Hopefully, even hopefully, possibly test the 50 MA, which is around 231. Even the 200 MA and the trend line. If you look at the bigger picture, if you look at the if you're like a swing trader, just be careful with this, guys. I would put my stop loss below like 80, 90 cents. The bigger picture, we have the downtrend line around $3, and we have the 200 MA around 306. So some people are shooting for the $3 area. We'll see what happens, you guys. Just be careful with this one. Still holding it, waiting on the 150, 156 breakout. So let's watch the last 4 minutes and see what happens. There was a lot of sellers around the 140 area, but they kept working them, and then they finally pushed them up, you guys. And then they came back and tested the 130 area, where there was the double bottom. There was support. You could see breakout, right, resistance, and then become support, and then double bottoms right here. Then I drew this little flag pattern, and I want to see if the flag holds and support holds. So far it held, and then right now we're working on hopefully new highs maybe before the day's over. We got 3 minutes left, 3.5 minutes left in the market. And you really want to see this thing close strong. We reached more than a billion in volume today, you guys. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. Our past few trades been on fire, you guys. This trade you can see beyond up 127% today. More than a billion in volume. So that's what you guys want to see. You want the float rotated like 10 times. Right now we're trying to break the 150 area. We have 4 minutes. I think this might run after market. We'll see what happens. We might get another gap. Here we go. Here's the 150 breakout, you guys. I don't like looking at the profits too much, but you guys can see the profits around $8,000 so far up. We're trying to get to the 50 moving average. If we break this little trend resistance around 170, 175, and then we have a small gap fill at 2. If it goes right through 2 without giving it a hard time, the target will be the 50 MA 231. If we have any problems at 2, I'm going to protect. If we clear 150 like high, I'm going to protect the 2 area. But if we're having problems around this area, I might protect this area, depending on what happens overnight. So let's see what happens. They're going to test 150 a couple times, just like they did 130 and 150. And 140, I mean. We've got about 2 minutes left. Doesn't really matter which charts you use, but you want the bigger picture. You want actually all 3 to align, but you want the bigger picture on the breakout. You see, this is my same old strategy, the trend breakout. You guys see when it breaks the downtrend? But this one came in with a bunch of hype because it made 52-week lows. The company did 200. They basically eliminated $200 worth of debt. And today they released a few new products, which sold out immediately. It was like sold out in a few minutes. So we do have a little more room, you guys. We do, just be careful, like I said. Watch this support area, and then we do have room to fill that first gap, hopefully, till $2 area. About a minute and a half left. can see some profit takers right now. I was thinking about taking off a little bit, but I just want to at least get above. Just see if we could get above the 150 and I could protect the 150 area. Maybe 160, 170 area. But really, I really wanted to get above 150 with some volume. We'll see what happens. Basically trailing it up. So you see the buyers, you see the huge buyers. Look at that huge seller at 146. If we could get through him, we got room, you guys. But we have to take that 146 guy out. Look at that. That could be a huge seller or a huge short. Boom, bam, he's gone. You see that? That's a positive sign. We got a huge buyer who keeps adding right here too at 146. Look at that wall at 146. We do have this huge seller at 147. But we see the buyers on the level 2, they keep adding at 146. So it's a good fight right now. About 1 minute left. Boom. You guys see the big sales that came in, the big buyers that came in at the end. We're closing at 147. Let's see what happens aftermarket. Sometimes it could panic a little bit aftermarket, but usually on these big gappers, usually they keep running aftermarket. And sometimes they run faster because there's no halts. But yeah, pay attention to this one, you guys. Subscribe to my channel. If you guys seen my video yesterday, you would have probably doubled your money today on this one. Here we go. Just like what I said. What did I just say, you guys? They might try to run it up after market. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Because they know ain't no halts after market usually. And look at that. Look at that. We're up $9,000 almost. All right, I'm going to get out of here, you guys. I don't want to get emotional or try to take some profits. I'm going to let it play out and see if we can get to the $2 area. Good luck to everybody. Don't forget, hit that like, leave a comment, and plan the trade, trade the plan. Peace out.